Okay, we're rolling. Something a little bit more upbeat. That's better. Okay. Screw me in a bit. Hold on to your butts, guys. Oh man. Hold on. Sorry. I'm trying to find a good balance between music and the rest of it because I just need to, like, what's it called? What's it called? Wake up. It has not been fun. That's what I get for just, being a tired, tired older person. Alright, let's get this started. Hello, my name is Paolo Jasa, and this is another iteration of the Manga Drawing Lessons Weekly, as presented by the Govans branch of the Enoch Pratt Free Library. Welcome. Okay, hold on, checking the levels real quick. Okay, the levels are fine. I think I just need to turn it a little down on my headset here. There we go. Alright. Anyway, welcome to the lesson. Kind of skipped last week, and due to unforeseen circumstances, I do apologize for that. We wanted to continue our style exercise on a project that, unfortunately, I think I may have to postpone to next year, or at least learn how to streamline the method a little bit more. Since, well, let me show you. Let's see. Alright. Oh, that's what I was also looking for. My bad. I needed to get the, what was it called? It's not my Google Drive, it's not my work Google Drive, rather my personal Google Drive, to actually find that. Chotomate kudasai. Ah, there we go. Trying to find like the style reference of this lineless chibi thing that I've been looking at, which apparently is a lot harder than I thought. Even when using simpler shapes like Stevani here. Hold on, you're not seeing Stevani. My bad. One moment. There we go. So I actually have the reference guide on the other side here so that I can see it as well. Anyway. Oh. Wake up. I know exactly why. I'm feeling a little drowsy. I had pasta for lunch, which is great because it really filled me up, but it's bad because now I want to immediately go to bed. I want to take a nap in the middle of the workday. Also, it's had a meat sauce and some onions, and and it's basically like spaghetti bolognese, which is good, but very heavy. That's the sort of thing you feed like teen campers to make sure that they're able to regain all their carbs and protein after like a long day's hike. And I should know because I was fed something similar when I went hiking when I was a kid. Well, 7th grade, so kind of counts. All right, we're on the right one, which is good. Okay, cool. Hold on, I'm just gonna try to find. Okay. I literally cannot find like a long enough thing for this Cassiopeia thing, short of going to like Spotify and just taking "This is Cassiopeia" and just putting that on replay. So I hope you guys enjoy Japanese jazz fusion. I certainly do. It's keeping me awake at least. Alright, so armed with nothing more than my Clip Studio Paint, the tablet, and this 8-bit do that I've been using for as like are you awake, my dear? Oh yes, you are. I've been using to as like a there we go as a controller, literal controller for SCSP as well as movement and stuff. It's been super useful. I highly recommend getting one. Anyway, let's look at what we have left to do. You can kind of see what's happening here. I can see what's happening, and they don't have a clue. They'll fall in love, and here's the bottom line. Our trio's down to 2. Oh, there it is. That's an issue. So, thing number one that I've learned is I need to clean up the sketch a lot more, because now I'm kind of getting confused about what part of this I want to be like, see this? I can't even read my own handwriting here, because what I need this to be is more clear in terms of what I want this to be. For example, do I want this to be a coat? Do I want this to be like the bottom part of the coat or something? Like, I need to be able to read my own design in order to make sure I know what I'm doing. Like, and it would help be more clear in terms of what I want it to be here. Rotate 360. And then the gem would be here. Fortunately, we need to slim down her butt so that, sorry, their butt, so that we can get a better idea of where various parts of her their outfit goes. Sorry, I don't want to accidentally misgender Stefani. Oh no, I'm a bad person. So I'm kind of doing this backwards because really I should have had all of this like in line and ready to go already, and yet I don't. Sometimes skipping a step makes it easier, sometimes it really doesn't. Or at least you remember why you have those steps in the first place. Specifically, on my case, the step is not being skipped in order to, for me to have a better understanding, of where some of the things I wanted to go are. Which is why I'm using this new color. This step is essentially helping myself clean up the sketch a little bit more, so I know exactly where everything goes a little bit more, because while this type of chibi rendering is more stylistically fun, it is more stylistically fun. You kind of have to plan ahead, which I did to a certain extent. I don't want to give myself too little credit, but rather, it looks like I didn't plan ahead enough. There's some 3D-ness here. that's fine. I just need to move that there a little bit more. Go. That is still correct. I'm gonna keep that there. Right, so for anyone not in the know, this style of skateboarding shoe, or rather rollerblades, essentially has a little like stop here, as the instead of having a heel stop, has a front stop, which is a little retro, but otherwise pretty cool still. God, when was the last time I roller skated? When it was a literal not even when I was a child. I was like, yes, when I was a child, but like when I was like a kid, not like a teen, but like a child. I thought, hey, roller skating might be fun, and I never picked it up again. It's like one of those things that you do as a kid and think, oh, this is gonna be the rest of my life now. I'm a pro skater, and then you never pick it up again, because that's how kids things happen. Um, Sometimes you just drop things for the last time, and that's okay. You learn, you grow, that sort of thing. Okay. Yeah, definitely a much more improved. Let's fix the hair. The hair. Sometimes when you want to get the curve right, You just have to use a bigger circle. uh, and it works. Unfortunately, it works. You really just have to get a bigger circle sometimes. That's the number one thing with art. Work smarter, not harder. Never work harder. Ah, okay. Thrust my hand a bit and look a little bit more critically at what we have. So we're not doing this a one-to-one thing. It's supposed to be like a chibi version of the picture to the right, in lineless chibi art style, which is good. Kind of know what we're going for a little bit more. With a cleaned up sketch, it's allowed me to have a better look at the things that worked and didn't work. In fact, I can see something that's not working right now. This. Fix this. That works. Although layered with this probably means we're just going to have to do all of this again. I honestly don't mind. We'll just make another layer. Use this as a reference. And fill this up with, let's say, a dark gray. where did I put my... Oop. Okay, there we go. Cool, it worked. Now to undo that as a reference line and alpha lock it. Actually, might be able to do. I think I might be able to get away with this. Hold, please. Okay. It's kind of messy, but we can fix it in post. Fix it in post. We can fix it in post. Nah, I'll do this manually. Yeah, let's just alpha lock it and then fix it. And then fill it only to the editing layer. Oop. Nope. Or to other layers. There we go. Boom. Oops. Got her hair. That's her their hair. Oh. That looks a bajillion times better than the other one. It's a little crustier, but admittedly the colors are all in the right places, and all you really have to do is adjust as needed, so to speak. It is 4:06, and we still have time. All of this, the sketching and the thing, is done in less time than we usually take. Can you imagine that? That's why I need to stress. Work smarter, not harder. You can find a shortcut. Use it. Ah! Oops. Oh no. Accidentally gave Stefani blackface. That's not cool. Oops. Oh boy, howdy. That's rough. Good with frames, no drop frames. Still going on live. Live chat. You've been live for a bit. That's good, that's good. Where's my mouse button? Ah, there we go. Good. Okay. Count that. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at this really intense, like, live saxophone solo that they're doing right now. It is amazing. It is very cool. So, the main issue that we're seeing right now is it's a lot rough. It's super rough on this side, and that means, despite our better use of, yeah, such a good saxophone solo. I used to play saxophone as a kid, and when I say kid, I mean like college-ish. I kind of miss it. I love the sound that it made. It's very, like, I don't know, it was just very unique. When a saxophone is playing, you know a saxophone is playing. Like, a violin can be mistaken for a viola can be mistaken for, like, other instruments. A cello can be mistaken for a bass, but when you hear a saxophone playing, you know it's a saxophone. And whatever else it may invoke, it is very good. God. I'll play my saxophone now. I kind of miss it. Like it's solo. still on there. Alright, I'm sorry. I just realized I was like so much in the zone that I realized that I actually have to talk during these things. Alright. About a couple more minutes. Let's step back to see what we've done so far. This is a lot better than the other thing that we've done. I have a better sense of form in here, and we can add embellishments and details to show that there's like curves and like details and fabric to that sort of thing, which is really cool. It'd be kind of important in terms of adding any sort of detail. Oof. Sorry about just kind of zoning out there. I was just listening. I forgot how much I love Cassiopeia as I'm listening to this, because it's so, like, it's not an accident that they sound almost exactly like, it's not an accident that they sound almost exactly like every single like video game, every single 80s video game, or like nice. It's not an accident they sound like every single 80s video game, or like, if you're of a certain age, you'll know exactly what I mean by it sounding like, oh, it sounds oddly nostalgic. Because they essentially invented the sound of the era, so to speak. And that's why it's so good. Remember how I said, to make a nicer curve, just use a bigger circle? It's almost exactly what I mean. bigger circle. Okay. Some bits and pieces here, but ugh. Let's erase this. Oh. More chunky bits. Cool. Much better. Much better than our first pass, which is good because we need to go. It's already 4:30, unfortunately, and that means I need to call it a day. So, in conclusion, looks like we've managed to, what's it called, streamline the process a little bit. A lot more, actually. And so, our first pass, this is our second. it looks like we've gotten it down to a better science at least. Hopefully we'll be able to continue with this and probably post something next few weeks. In the meantime, the project as a whole, as a bigger whole, is probably not going to go as planned. Other things are in the works anyway, so hopefully I can get that out on the personal side. But for now, we're going to continue this style exercise next week. Until we finish. Because I do want to be able to go to the point where I can add embellishment details, or rather embellishments and details, because like I said, I really like what's going on here. I want to be able to add the glow, the shading, the different it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Anyway, we're gonna call that a day. And thanks for being here and well basically chilling while you're watching me do all this. And again, we'll see you next week, alright? This has been the Manga Drawing Lessons Weekly. I have been Paolo Jasa of the Governance Branch of the Enoch Pratt Free Library. Thank y'all.